My name is Alexandra Anthony. I'm a poultry farmer, poultry and piggery farmer. And let me say the farming started when I was very young with my dad. My dad is also a farmer. He stays in Eastern Northeast. So after moving to Benin, after my education, I decided to go into farming. Before I started the journey of a poultry, of rearing birds, of having a poultry, the life was a bit difficult for me to, to start a business of my own, for me to run a business, and for me to feed. It was a big difficult. I've been through poultry since 2013. If I'm not mistaken, it should be like 13 years. It's 13 years plus, 13 years ago. Though at the beginning I was not doing it much. I was rearing about 50 to 100 broilers. So I find it difficult to buy feed, for me to purchase feed. Though my husband used to usually assist me then to get feed, to assist me with fund. Like 2024, 2024 and 2026, I faced a lot of challenges in my poultry. In 2023, I lost about 750 broilers of 8 weeks plus. So I have to run to where I used to take money, my facility, that's the money I use in funding my poultry, that's LAPO, under LAPO. I have to run to them, so they assisted me out. They brought a vet doctor. I also brought my vet doctor to check the insurance. They came, so they have to check where the problem was coming from. So I said that what they concluded was airborne. That was the airborne diseases. After carrying much experiment and practical out from the birds, both the one I was sick and the one I was okay, that was a bit strong. So they had to check their system and find out that something was wrong from the air. So with the doctor, they treated it. Though I lost almost all, but not all. When I could realize was 70 out of 750 bags. It was, I'm into an association called Poultry Farmer Association. That's PAN. It's all the states, all 36 states. So we are running a seminar where Mr. Godwin and Mr. Osareme came for their adverts from LAPO. Oh, 2021, ending of 2021. So when I was not facing challenges in my farm to buy feed, to purchase feed, so I just approached in 2022. I've been with LAPO since 2017 at MMWay, but was not agric. I was not under agric. I was not under agric because agric is different from normal loan. So after when I entered poultry fully, So that when Mr. Osaweme and Mr. Godwin came for the seminar, that's when I know that there is difference between normal loan and agric loan. The agric loan is a bit, the interest is very low. The percentage is very low. So that's when I decided to switch to the agric loan. Before they gave me that loan, I was having 300 broiler. Not in this farm, but my other, the one I rented before. I was having a 300 broiler. So when they gave me the loan, I was able to buy feed and buy another batch of broiler. Since joining LAPO, it has been easy. It has been so easy in purchasing feed. I don't struggle in financial position whereby I will not be running up and down to look for money to buy feed. Whenever they grant me any facility of I have to purchase feed, purchase bread, even if I'm having bread, I have to add to the beds. So that I can be able to run the different batches and return my facility. Joining LAPO, it was a nice move I made then. If not through LAPO, I don't think I would still remain in this business, because they have been so helpful. As beginning, even to feed was very difficult for me. But after joining LAPO, they started assisting me in the business. At a time, the broiler business was not nice. They asked me to switch to layer. So I started, doing layers. But for now, I'm able to stay in the business. And it was nice. And it has been so helpful. I'm able to feed well, pay my children's school fees.
My joy is that be able to be stable. But at the time, I was not stable. Roam here and there, looking for you to help me, looking for who to give me money to feed, calling my brother, my sister, my friend. But now, I hardly had time to even listen, but also even call. Everybody complain I don't call them or assist because I cannot take care of myself. So I would tell others that shouldn't give up in anything they are doing in life, either in poultry business, in agro business, because agro business is generalized farming, that's crop farming. Because I'm into crop farming too. Just listen. In any business they are into, they shouldn't give up. They should put more effort. They should do more research. Because starting any business, they should do more research. They should try and put in security on their business to make sure that they don't fall victim of, collapse business.
By God's grace, not by my power, I pray that next 5 years, I'm looking about maybe 10,000 layer. I'm not in this farm, maybe having another bigger farm. I'm to expand an expansion. I just pray that God should help me in achieving those goals, because it's not easy compared to what we are facing in Nigeria now. Things are skyrocketing every day. So, but in 5 years, if I'm able to manage myself, I believe that I will get there. If I must say, they have been of help. LAPO, to me now, LAPO is just like a father and a mother in this my business. They are my backup. They have helped me. Even when I was falling, they tried to bring me up. Even when I was trying to give up, I will say I will give them a big thanks. I don't know how to thank them in this period of time. Where Nigeria, people, even some people in their home, they find it difficult to feed. But LAPO has been there all through. And I pray that the business of LAPO keep moving, upward. And I pray God should, God should help them in that their office, or that their business, that their establishment, that it should be more, that God should put more grace and grit on that business, because they have helped me. They have helped me. My farm area is number 1 time layout, Ububuya, Ekewa Road, Trade Fair, Benin City, Edo State. Anybody can fertilize. I'm online. I'm in Google. They call me. I book there from here for people in Ibadan. My Facebook name is Alexandra Anthony at gmail.com. You can find me there. You see my page there, where I book birds. I buy birds from farm to family. But even when I'm in Benin, I have other people that I can send to anybody farm to buy and supply. So you can find me online.
Is it on Facebook?
No, it's just Google. Yes, Facebook. On Facebook. I'm on Facebook.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, sir. You're welcome, sir. Thank you for coming.